Imagine a land where the midnight sun shines all summer, the northern lights dance across the winter sky, and nature feels almost larger than life. This is Norway, a country of breathtaking fjords, Viking heritage, and one of the highest standards of living on Earth. Norway is a land of stunning natural beauty, rich traditions, and modern prosperity, where adventure meets peace. Norway is located in northern Europe, occupying the western part of the Scandinavian peninsula. It stretches over 1,600 kilometers from north to south, making it one of the longest countries in the world. To the east, it borders Sweden, while Finland and Russia touch its northeastern corner. The long western coastline faces the North Atlantic Ocean and the Norwegian Sea, filled with countless fjords, deep, narrow inlets carved by ancient glaciers. Across the sea to the west lies Iceland, and to the south, across the Skagerrak Strait, you'll find Denmark. Norway's unique geography, with mountains, valleys, and islands, gives it both isolation and connection. Nature dominates, but the sea has always kept Norwegians in touch with the world. Officially known as the Kingdom of Norway, is a northern European country with a population of around 5.5 million people. Despite its small population, it covers a surprisingly large area, about 385,000 square kilometers. The capital city, Oslo, lies on the country's southern edge, surrounded by forests and fjords. Oslo isn't just the political and economic center of Norway, it's also one of the greenest capitals in the world. Nearly everyone who visits is amazed at how nature and modern life blend so perfectly. You can go hiking, skiing, or sailing, all within the same day. Norway's official currency is the Norwegian krone, symbolized as NOK. It's one of the world's most stable currencies, supported by Norway's strong economy and massive oil wealth. The country's population enjoys one of the highest living standards on the planet. People here benefit from free education, universal health care, and excellent infrastructure. Norway consistently ranks among the top countries for happiness, safety, and quality of life. So, while it might be small in population, Norway stands tall as one of the world's most advanced, peaceful, and prosperous nations, where stunning nature meets modern perfection. The flag of Norway is simple yet powerful, a red background with a dark blue cross outlined in white. This design represents both tradition and unity. The red, white, and blue colors are shared with other Scandinavian countries and symbolize freedom, democracy, and independence, values deeply rooted in Norwegian identity. The cross itself reflects the country's Christian heritage and its cultural ties to the rest of Scandinavia. Norwegians are deeply proud of their flag. You'll see it everywhere, waving outside houses, flying on boats, and carried during national celebrations like Constitution Day, which takes place every year on May 17th. On this day, the entire country turns into one big parade of joy, with people dressed in traditional clothing called bunad, singing, marching, and celebrating their nation. Beyond the flag, Norway's most recognized symbols include the lion, which appears on the national coat of arms, holding an axe, a symbol of courage and strength. The moose and the Atlantic puffin are also beloved national animals, representing the country's wild nature. Together, these symbols reflect what Norway stands for: strength, independence, freedom, and a deep respect for nature and tradition. Norway's history stretches back thousands of years, but it truly came to prominence during the Viking Age, between the 8th and 11th centuries. Norwegian Vikings were bold explorers who sailed across Europe and even reached North America centuries before Columbus. After the Viking era, Norway became a Christian kingdom and later fell under Danish rule for over 400 years. In 1814, it adopted its own constitution, and in 1905, it finally gained full independence from Sweden. During World War II, the country was occupied by Nazi Germany, but regained its freedom in 1945. The discovery of oil and gas in the 1960s then transformed Norway into one of the world's richest and most stable nations. Norway's landscape is dotted with charming cities, each offering a different glimpse into the country's character and beauty. The capital, Oslo, is the beating heart of modern Norway. It's a city surrounded by nature, forests, lakes, and fjords, yet filled with cutting-edge architecture, museums, and vibrant street life. Oslo is where history meets innovation, from the Viking Ship Museum to the futuristic Oslo Opera House. Moving west, Bergen is known as the gateway to the fjords. With its colorful wooden houses and dramatic mountain backdrop, Bergen captures the true essence of coastal Norway. It's also famous for its music, seafood, and as the hometown of composer Edvard Grieg. Farther north lies Trondheim, a city with deep historical roots. Once the Viking capital, it's home to Nidaros Cathedral, one of Scandinavia's most impressive Gothic churches. Today, it's also a major student city, full of energy and culture. Then comes Stavanger, an oil capital with a blend of old and new, traditional white wooden houses standing alongside modern business centers. Stavanger's nearby Preikestolen, or Pulpit Rock, offers one of the most breathtaking views in the world. And in the Arctic Circle, you'll find Tromsø, often called the gateway to the Arctic. It's a place of midnight sun, northern lights, and endless winter adventures. Despite its remote location, it's a lively city filled with festivals, students, and explorers. Together, these cities paint a picture of Norway as a land of contrasts, ancient yet modern, wild yet sophisticated. The people of Norway, known as Norwegians, are often described as friendly, humble, and deeply connected to nature. They value simplicity, honesty, and equality, traits that define both their society and their way of life. There's even a cultural concept called janteloven, or the law of Jante, which emphasizes modesty and discourages arrogance. In short, Norwegians believe that no one is better than anyone else. Everyone deserves respect and fairness. Family life is at the center of Norwegian culture. People tend to live calmly, balancing work and leisure, and spending plenty of time outdoors with family and friends. Nature is not just something to look at, it's a part of daily life. Hiking, skiing, camping, and fishing are more than hobbies. They're a lifestyle. There's even a word for this love of the outdoors, friluftsliv, which means open-air living. Norway is also known for its artistic spirit. From ancient Viking carvings to world-famous painters like Edvard Munch, creativity runs deep in Norwegian blood. Music, literature, and festivals are celebrated all year long, often inspired by the country's dramatic landscapes and long winters. At heart, Norwegians are peaceful, independent, and proud of their heritage. They enjoy a quiet confidence, one that comes from living in harmony with both nature and one another. Norway has two official written languages, bokmål and nynorsk. Both are forms of Norwegian, and though they look slightly different, Norwegians can easily understand each other. Bokmål is used by the majority of the population and is most common in cities, while Nynorsk is more common in rural areas and western parts of the country. Most Norwegians also speak excellent English, often fluently from a young age, thanks to strong education and exposure to English media. You'll also hear Sami, the language of the indigenous Sami people who live in the northern regions of Norway. The Sami culture and language are officially protected and celebrated as an important part of the nation's heritage. When it comes to religion, about 2/3 of Norwegians belong to the Church of Norway, which follows evangelical Lutheran Christianity. However, Norway is one of the most secular countries in the world. Many people see religion as a cultural tradition rather than daily practice. In recent years, the country has become more diverse, welcoming people from many different faiths. Daily life in Norway is calm, organized, and strongly shaped by respect. Respect for others, for time, and for nature. Norwegians value privacy and personal space, so it's common for people to keep to themselves in public. Small talk with strangers is rare, but once you get to know a Norwegian, you'll find them sincere, loyal, and kind-hearted. Punctuality is a big deal in Norway. Being late, even by a few minutes, is often seen as disrespectful. Whether it's a business meeting, a dinner invitation, or catching a train, Norwegians take time seriously. When greeting someone, a simple handshake and eye contact are enough. There's no need for hugs or kisses unless you're close friends. Titles aren't commonly used either. People prefer addressing each other by first names, even in professional settings. Norwegians also have a deep sense of equality and fairness. Showing off wealth or bragging about success is frowned upon. This attitude comes from the cultural idea of janteloven, the belief that no one is better than anyone else. Modesty and humility are highly respected. In daily life, most Norwegians enjoy spending time outdoors, regardless of the weather. You'll often hear the phrase, "There's no bad weather, only bad clothing." This perfectly sums up the Norwegian spirit: practical, adventurous, and always ready to face nature head-on. Life in Norway is about balance between work and leisure, city and nature, independence and community. It's a simple yet deeply fulfilling lifestyle. Norway is known for being one of the most expensive countries in the world, but it's also one of the wealthiest. Everything from food to housing and transportation can cost more than in most European countries. But the high living costs are balanced by equally high salaries and excellent public services. An average monthly salary in Norway is around 50,000 to 60,000 Norwegian kroner, which is roughly 4,500 to 5,500 USD before taxes. While taxes are high, they fund things that Norwegians deeply value: free education, universal healthcare, clean cities, and strong social welfare programs. In Oslo, renting an apartment can be quite pricey. A one-bedroom flat in the city center can cost over 15,000 Norwegian kroner per month. Eating out is also expensive. A simple restaurant meal might cost 200 to 300 Norwegian kroner. However, groceries, if bought smartly, can keep costs manageable. Despite the high prices, Norwegians enjoy a very high standard of living. The infrastructure is modern, public transport works efficiently, and the environment is clean and safe. People also benefit from long vacations and strong labor protections. Work-life balance is more than just an idea here, it's a national value. So yes, life in Norway may be expensive, but it's also rewarding. You pay more, but you truly get what you pay for: security, equality, and quality of life. Norway is a dream destination for travelers who love nature, adventure, and tranquility. Every corner of the country looks like a postcard, but there are a few places that truly capture the spirit of Norway. Number 1, the Geiranger Fjord. Often called the Jewel of Norway's Fjords, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is a masterpiece of nature. Towering cliffs, powerful waterfalls like the Seven Sisters, and deep blue waters make it one of the most breathtaking places on Earth. Number 2, the Lofoten Islands. Located far above the Arctic Circle, these islands are a surreal mix of dramatic mountains, fishing villages, and turquoise seas. It's the perfect place to watch the midnight sun in summer or the northern lights in winter. Number 3, Bergen. Known as the gateway to the fjords, Bergen is full of charm with its colorful wooden houses at Bergen Wharf. The city's mix of rain-soaked beauty, music, and maritime history makes it unforgettable. Number 4, Tromsø. The Arctic capital of Norway is a must for anyone chasing the northern lights. Surrounded by snow-capped peaks and icy waters, Tromsø is also famous for its lively festivals and friendly, adventurous locals. And number 5, Oslo. Norway's capital perfectly combines urban life with nature. You can explore world-class museums like the Viking Ship Museum and Munch Museum, then take a ferry to nearby islands or hike in the forests, all in the same day. Whether you want wild adventures, peaceful landscapes, or cultural experiences, Norway offers it all. In the most stunning scenery imaginable, Norway is a country where nature and modern life exist in perfect harmony. A place of icy peaks, deep blue fjords, and people who live simply yet beautifully. From Viking history to electric cars, from the midnight sun to the northern lights, Norway proves that progress doesn't have to mean losing touch with nature or tradition. It's a land of quiet strength, clean, peaceful, and deeply human. Whether you dream of visiting its breathtaking landscapes, studying at its world-class universities, or starting a new life surrounded by mountains and sea, Norway offers something truly special. A balance between comfort and adventure, between solitude and community. If you've ever wondered what it's like to live in one of the happiest, safest, and most beautiful countries on Earth, Norway might just be the answer. If you enjoyed this journey through Norway, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications to keep discovering the world, one country at a time. Your next adventure is just one click away.